this shit stolen. If that bitch tell on me, I'ma do a fucking drive-by in her colon. With my meat, gotta keep it obsolete. Like Chris Brown when Rihanna got her fucking ass beat.
What's up, y'all? I'm playing a little game with myself called How Much Time Do I Have to Record a Video Before My Family Gets Home? So, I'm meal prepping for work. I did this my last video. It's okay. If you don't know what I'm making broccoli cheddar soup. I'm making some taco meat to make nachos, really. And I'm about to cook myself some chicken tenders. So today's video, I want to talk about one of my favorite channels of all time. And that is NickToons Network. NickToons Network was just so different from Nickelodeon that I really preferred NickToons Network over Nickelodeon. Like, at the time, before like Nickelodeon just been showing SpongeBob all the time, Nickelodeon had variety. Like, on the main channel, they would be showing SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, so on and so forth. But NickToons not only would show the reruns of those shows, but they would also show old stuff. Now, at the time, as a kid, I didn't know that stuff was considered old. I thought it was just some new stuff exclusively for Nicktoons. But no, it was just showing me old stuff, reintroducing me, or really introducing me into shows that I've never seen before. In today's video, we'll be talking about Nickelodeon shows that Nicktoons Network put me on to. So before Nicktoons Network had that whole rebrand of looking corporate as hell, it was really a fun channel. The first show Nicktoons Network put me on to was Rugrats. Now, of course, when I was a kid, I'm just like, I don't want to watch a TV show that's about, you know, babies and stuff, but Rugrats was really, it was a fun show, you know. It was nice to see the kids having their own little imaginations and stuff. It was fun. Next show, Invader Zim. I was a big Invader Zim fan. If you don't see my arm, I got an Invader Zim tat. Just got it a week ago. Invader Zim was just so different from the shows I just mentioned from Nickelodeon at the time. It just, I don't know why I liked it so much. You know, I'm surprised I did, because like, it was dark and gritty like a damn Cartoon Network show. But I still really liked it. I didn't know that show only had one damn season though. I thought that show had multiple. But I should have known with how Nicktoons was just re-showing the same episodes all the damn time. Should have put two and two together. But yeah, I like the show so much, I got it tatted on. Next show, Rocket Power. Now, I don't remember much from Rocket Power. I just know the kids was different colors, not just white, to make me happy. I don't remember shit from it though. Pretty sure it was a good show. Next show, Chalk Zone. Chalk Zone really had a Fairly Odd Parents feel to me, because Fairly Odd Parents was a show that really made me feel like I was Timmy. And on Chalk Zone, I wanted to be Rudy at school, being at school bored, you know, dealing with the bully, dealing with the teacher, and you just want to get away. So you just get your magic chalk, trace the board, and go your ass in the Chalk Zone. That's all I remember from Chalk Zone. The only thing I really remember from Chalk Zone was the theme song and the Rapunzel song. Other than that, I don't remember nothing else. But it was a nice show. Next show, My Life as a Teenage Robot. That show, another show I don't really remember. The only thing I remember from it for real was when Jenny had got like a human suit and was human for like a day to feel all the emotions that humans go through. And like the boy, I forgot the friend's name, but his brother sounded like a girl. And it's like, you know, a lot of times with cartoons, if it's a kid, a boy, especially, they make a girl voice them, which I get, but he sounded straight up like a girl. Other than that, I don't remember much from it, but, and I just want to go through and just say, like, these are shows that I like. Like, yeah, they showed stuff like Hey Arnold and Doug and As Told by Ginger, but those wasn't shows that connected with me. a show from Kablam, the freaking show, Action League Now, bro. That show had no business being as good as it was. So the show really, to describe it, was Robot Chicken before Robot Chicken. The show was about these different toys, and I assume they were under someone's bed, and it was just a decent, fun little show. You know, it's considered stop motion, but a lot of the time it just seemed like it was just somebody like on the ground by the counter and just moving towards their hands. There was some stop motion elements, but it was fun. You know, and it was another show that had a black character, like the mayor was black. I think that, or chief. I think that's what he was. And it is always fun to just see somebody that looks like you in the show. But the show was really good. And it felt like a show I shouldn't have been watching. You know, just, you know, Flesh, I think that was the name. This man naked. And then the girl, she got on, like, you know, the stereotypical girl outfit when she's a superhero. Oh, it just made me, and it just seemed like the dang chief was gonna curse one time. It just would feel like he was. 90s cartoons was just different. Yeah, Action League Now was my shit. Next show, Ren and Stimpy. Speaking of shows that made you feel like you shouldn't have been watching it, Ren and Stimpy, that damn show used to be doing a lot of crazy shit. And it's like, I wouldn't watch it all the time, but when I would watch it, like, it would be fun, but it would just be times where they would just be doing too much in my opinion. Like, what made me start watching all together was that Man's Best Friend episode where Ren beat the fuck out of that Nickelodeon executive with that oar. And my whole thing is like, when I watch banned cartoon, like YouTube videos about the top 10 banned cartoons, that episode pops up, and I'm just like, it was banned because I remember seeing it as clear as day on Nickelodeon. Well, NickToons Network. NickToons Network also has showed that banned episode of SpongeBob when Squidward had got caught on fire. So it's like, are these episodes banned, or you just can't show it on the main channel? Because Nicktoons Network didn't give no fuck. Well, let's get into the originals. One of my favorite shows from Nickelodeon of all time is Kappa Mikey. Kappa Mikey was just so different from anything I had seen on TV at the time. Kappa Mikey was a parody show. So parody shows, or movies or whatever, they're taking an idea that's already been done and just making fun of it. And I've been into parodies since I first saw really since Shrek. Shrek and the Scary Movie franchise, seeing that they're making fun of something that I know about was quite interesting for me to want to watch. You know, like, the Scary Movie franchise is making fun of scary movies. And it's like, did I really care for scary movies growing up? No. But the fact that it was being parodied, cool. So same with anime. I don't think anime is bad. I have nothing bad to say about anime. I just did not watch it. And plus, since it was trendy at the time, hell no, I ain't watch it. But again, I'm not gonna say that it was bad. It just wasn't my cup of tea, is what I always say about anything. Wasn't my cup of tea. So Kappa Mikey was a parody of the Japanese Western shows. And what made it really funny is that Mikey, who was American, came onto the show drawn in American animation with thick outlines. And then the Japanese people, the Western shows, they're drawn in their regular, you know, look and get up. So I thought that was a very unique touch. And I just love the show. I love the show so much, I got mad when Nickelodeon decided to show one of the episodes on their channel. Because the show was that popular. I'm just like, hold on, you can't do that. You can't do that. No, you put it on Nicktoons Network because y'all ass didn't want it on the main channel. Don't try to switch up now and try to put it on y'all channel now. Hell no. But pretty decent show. It's this show I have like a faulty memory of called Edgar and Ellen. Yeah, I don't remember nothing from that show. I just know it existed around that time. I know I said I wasn't going to bring up shows that was on the channel at the time, but I think I only watched this show because it was on NickToons Network. That was Back at the Barnyard. Back at the Barnyard was just, I don't know. Then that's what I liked about NickToons Network. They would show, like, if you missed a new episode on Nickelodeon, then they'll show it on NickToons, because for some reason, even now, Nickelodeon doesn't like showing reruns. And it's like, I don't get why. I mean, shit, if somebody missed it, just re-show it. The fuck? But Back at the Barnyard, my shit. It was fun. Fun little show. And it's just certain stuff just looked better on NickToons Network anyway, just because, like I said, they had variety. So, Mr. Meaty was another show that was on there that I did. I didn't watch it. I gave it a chance and was like, yeah, that's not for me. Because it just seemed like an adult show. But yeah, that's another show that was on the channel. I think that's it for now with the Nickelodeon shows that were put on NickToons as I was growing up. And I'm very happy that NickToons was that channel to watch old nostalgic stuff before the Splat and stuff came and they put it on Teen Nick. It was on NickToons, where I get to be able to witness and see all the old stuff. Because of course, if I'm watching, Rugrats, people be like, oh, do you even know about that show? Yes, I'm not that damn young. It was on the channels. Come on now. That'd be people's favorite joke. And I'm glad I brought that up, because I'm thinking about this shirt my mom has with the 90s kids stuff on there from them shows. Rocko's Modern Life. Rocko's Modern Life was a decent show. And it's I would just watch these shows just because NickToons was showing them. But I really have interest in them for real. I don't know. Rocko's Modern Life was cool. It was a 90s kids show. And it's like I said, it just seemed like one of those shows that seemed like it was more for adults than for kids. But yeah, I watched it. I remember Angry Beavers, but I remember only watching it for the theme song. After the theme song came on, I turned, because I'm just yeah, this ain't my cup of tea. That's all I remember for now. If I do end up my memory get rejogged, or if I actually look up old Nickelodeon cartoons, I'll come back and make a part 2 to this. But NickToons Network was just such a great network. Just having more variety and just having a better selection of shows to watch. So, yeah. With my tattoos I have now, this arm is going to be mainly cartoon stuff. So I really do. I want to get the NickToons Network logo tatted on me, because I got a hoodie made with the NickToons Network logo on there. Because that era, from 2005 to 2009, it was just such a great time. Nickelodeon had a lot of shows. My mom would let me know, when I was a kid, I would spell Nickelodeon. 3 years old, get some paper and just write out the word Nickelodeon. I want to name my son, when I have a son, I want to name him Nick. I just always like the name Nick, and I like the logo. You see on my videos, and whichever corner it's in, it's gonna be my name, the Nick font, and the Nickelodeon splat. I love it. I want to go to the Kids' Choice Awards. I've always loved Nickelodeon. Despite whatever problems they're in now, despite them canceling shows, all that stuff is growing up with them during my era, the 2000s era, was just the best. I had a lot of fun with that. So, yeah, comment down below what shows NickToons Network put you on to. But yeah, comment down below. Let me know.
I got you niggas nervous like a pop, trying to act as virgin, hot, big and daughter, where the cock goes. Wake up, wash ass, go and eat some Roscoe's. Head back to the studio to munch up on some tacos.